Welcome back to CSS Tips and Tricks. I'm Stephen Krecky, and today I'm going to show you how to use attribute selectors. But first I want to show you some stuff from our sponsors. First off, we have Vimeo. Vimeo is absolutely awesome. I talked about them last week, of course, but they are one of the first that have offered HD videos online, which is really cool. They have different channels where you can see, for instance, I just got myself a new D90 Nikon camera, which shoots HD video, and Vimeo has been an awesome place for me to upload that video and see it in HD and share it with other people in HD. And it's just a really good way to distribute your videos and show them on your site. And if you really like it, I highly recommend getting the Plus plan. You get, like me here, I got the Plus plan. You get more upload space. I think I get, 5 gigs of space to upload. You have unlimited HD uploads. And you can share your HD videos on your site as well if you get the external HD package, which is pretty cool. They give you 5,000 external HD plays for free when you sign up. For the Plus plan, that is. You can also see your stats on your videos, which is really cool. I can see my week totals, see how many people liked my videos, how many people commented, see how many external embedded HD plays I have left. I can see what's going on. Vimeo also suggests different things that I might like to see, or people that I am in contact with. It will all show up in here. So it's an amazing service. Just sign up. It's free to sign up, of course, and you can already start uploading videos, and it blows YouTube out of the water. It's awesome. Our other sponsor is GitHub. GitHub is another awesome place. If you're using Git, which is a version control system, Git is absolutely amazing. It's really easy to install. Just do a quick Google for Git, G-I-T, and you can install it with a package installer for Tiger or Leopard, and it's just absolutely amazing. And if you get into it and you want to start doing version controlling, you can do it on your site or work on any of the open source projects that are on GitHub. GitHub lets you get a free account where you can start hosting your own repositories that you want to share with other people, like my CSS TextMate bundle. You'll see me using a little bit of my TextMate bundle in a few seconds, but just a really cool place. And if you have open source projects, you can host your repository there for free. So keep them in mind if you want to start doing that. But let's get on with the podcast. So we're going to talk about attribute selectors. With attribute selectors, we can do some pretty cool things, but we're just going to go over a couple of basic ways to use or start using attribute selectors. I have a download link here, and then I have an email link here. So this one, they're both just fake files. This one goes to me@me.com, and then this is just a file.zip file. So what we want to do is, here's what the markup looks like for that. We just have an unordered list with a couple of list items and a couple of A tags. One A tag with an href that points to file.zip, and another href with a mail to at me@me.com. And so let's start with an attribute selector. So I want to show people that there's emails and a file that you want to download, and I want to put icons before all those. But I don't want to have to hard code an icon or CSS an icon for all these different files that have download links or emails. So we can use an attribute selector. Okay, so here's where that CSS TextMate bundle would come in handy. All I have to do is type E, press tab. E stands for element. And so the first element that I'm going to choose here is our A tag. We're going to select the name that we want to use. We're going to use href. And that's going to equal, let's do our mail one first. So we'll say mail to, and then put the colons in there. And we're just going to go to basic property. This is a regular CSS property, so we're going to say background. And then we're going to give it a transparent. Here we go. Oops. Okay. We'll just type this in the long way. There we go. And then we're just going to say URL. And we're going to say 0 our pixels from the left and right, or from the left rather, and then we're going to say we're going to vertically align it center with 50% there, and we're going to say no repeat. And then we're just going to fill in the image with a email.png. And so we're just going to save this. But before we take a look at it, if we just do that, you'll see that nothing comes up yet. That's because first we're going to have to say, before our equals, we're going to say anything that starts with, and so we're going to give it a caret there. So caret equals, that's saying anything that starts with mail to. We're going to give a property of this background with a transparent background with a URL to the image. And so now if we take a look at it, there it is. Our icon showed up right to the left of our link here. All I did is I gave our A tag a little bit of padding from the left, so I gave room for our image. And so this finds what we're looking for, the A tag that starts with mail to, and it's going to give it that image. Without the caret, it would have to be exact. So if we said that it was mail to me@me.com, then it would add the image. But since we just want anything that starts with mail to have that email image, we just added that caret in there. So now we can do something similar with a download link. I'm just going to copy and paste this. And we're going to say .zip. And we're just going to say arrow down .png. And instead of this caret, we're just going to use a wildcard. So now what that's going to say is anywhere in the URL, if .zip is in that href anywhere, it's going to give it the background image of this arrow down. So that's good because some sites have something like this after it. And it could say like remote or something like that to track files that are downloaded on this site. That's fine, but we just want to be able to track any file that has a .zip ending. You can also do this with DMG or anything for that matter. So we're just going to save that, and now we look at our site and reload the page. We get a little arrow here to symbolize that this is a downloadable file. So this is a really cool way to instantly add icons to your links on your site so people can get a visual representation of what's there. And there's so many different possibilities that you can do with this. Just do some Google searching, and I hope this gets you started, and hopefully we'll do more with it in the future. But if you have any questions or any ideas, please go to our website, csstipsandtricks.com, and post in the comments or on the forum, or just follow me on Twitter. You can ask me a question anytime, email me, whatever you'd like to do. So I hope everyone enjoyed this podcast, and I'll see you all next week.